Billy Dove, aka the 417 Foodist, is here with all new local food recommendations. Billy, we always appreciate your insight. How are you?
Can I just steal a chip like right now?
You can steal a chip.
Kimmy's ready. She's just too hungry to do this right now. No, I'm just kidding.
So, well, I mean, you put all these chips in front of me.
Yes.
You gotta eat. You gotta snack on them, at least.
So where have you been exploring lately?
I've been a little bit of everywhere. Mexican food, Chinese food, sandwiches.
All the things, yeah.
All
So
the things.
speaking of these chips, these are from Lindsay's Kitchen. So tell people about what's going on here and about Lindsay's Kitchen.
Yeah, so Lindsay's Kitchen is located at the 14 Mill Market in Nixa. And so she has some new menu items out and some great little sandwiches. And
What do we have?
So today she sent us with, we'll start over here to the right. Okay. It is a classic BLT.
It looks like it. It looks really good.
And it is all on homemade bread. So she makes it in-house, which looks fabulous. The bread's great. She also does like homemade bagels and stuff like that.
Yeah, I smell the bread, and there's just something about homemade bread that just has this aroma that like store-bought bread does not have,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Yeah.
So she got the BLT. She also has a grilled Caesar wrap,
Oh, this is what this is. Let me open this up because look at all that. That's beautiful.
which looks great.
You know, I love the idea of that because I feel like a lot of people like Caesar dressing or Caesar seasoning or whatever, but like we only think of it in a salad, and there's so many different ways you can kind of explore with that.
Wrapping it in a tortilla, making it portable.
Yeah.
I mean, can't go
Yeah.
wrong.
You can't go wrong with
love
that.
Caesar. It's got that like just salty goodness to it, right?
Yeah, for sure. And then lastly, she sent a loaded chicken salad sandwich.
Okay.
So chicken
This is, like,
salad made
loaded.
with bacon, jalapeno, and cheddar cheese. And
That looks and sounds delicious.
Bacon and jalapeno. That sounds amazing.
yeah, a little bit of spice in there if you like some heat.
So, and just her usual menu too. I mean, this is all new stuff that she's got, but she always has like the big old cinnamon rolls.
Yeah,
and
so cinnamon rolls, coffee, bagels.
scones. That
Their scones are so
that
good.
jalapeno scone.
Oh yeah, they got the jalapeno cheddar
Oh
one.
yeah,
Yeah.
the quiche. I've
Yeah,
had that there
quiche.
before.
It's kind of a you know, we can go there and get a little bit of everything. You know,
Yeah.
Sweets and savory, soups and stuff like that.
Yeah, and the atmosphere is always amazing there
Yes.
too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Now I know you also recently checked out a food truck over at Metro Eats, so tell me about this
Yeah.
place.
So it is called Whatever You Want, is the name of the food truck. And so they offer Mexican food, Chinese food, and Japanese
So
food.
like whatever you want.
Whatever you want. So you can get everything from tacos, you can get hibachi, and you can get sushi.
I love this
But then
concept.
they take that and kind of do a fusion flip on it. So this is a burrito that is actually filled with the hibachi ingredients. So the noodles, the chicken, everything. These are sushi rolls. One of them is an orange chicken sushi roll. So it's got broccoli, crispy chicken, and topped with like an orange sauce.
This is so fun.
And then same with the tacos. You can get regular tacos, or you can get, these are orange chicken tacos. So it's just like that Chinese food,
Yeah.
you know, fusion wrapped into a tortilla.
That's what
You
I
know,
love
as well.
about food trucks. is
I was
they
just gonna say
change the rules.
there's no rules. Yeah, it's like they can make whatever they want and they make it work so well, which always is so impressive to
Yeah,
me.
for sure. It's just pretty cool that you can go in there and like you said, whatever you want.
Whatever you want, however you
Get
want
it however you want it, and you know, change it, flip it.
Yeah.
You know, break the rules on it.
Yeah.
And we always talk about, you have a food blog. Where can we find that?
Yeah. So I write for Springfield CVB, springfieldmo.org, and that is at springfieldmo.org.
Talk to us about what we might find on one of your blogs.
Yeah. So basically, it's kind of a rundown of places you can go to get like within the area. So where can you go get tacos? Where can you get soup at? New restaurants that are opening up. Just kind of a rundown detail of this restaurants all within the area. So kind of take the choice out of your hands for going out to eat.
Absolutely. Now, outside of your blog work, you also have a pretty big following on social, so how can people keep up with you there?
Yeah, so you can find the 417 Foodist page on Facebook and Instagram.
All right,
His pictures of food, they always make me hungry.
yeah,
Like,
and I
I'm
was
just-
gonna say
Hey,
too,
it's working, so.
yeah. What I was gonna say to you, you always mention if someone has a place in mind they want to recommend to you, they can do that, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I get messages all the time of restaurants that I haven't been to.
Yeah.
And you know, I just add it to a running list of places, and as I get the time, I go out and kind of explore the area.
You know where you should send them? Is to the Ozarks Live Kitchen, because Blake and I love to pick
It's
up
a
some
one of a
stuff.
kind. Yeah. We'll hook them up just right. Yeah, absolutely. All right,
Thanks for
Billy,
being
thank
here.
you for being here. We always appreciate it.
Ozarks Live will be right back.
Stay with us.